Snow fell silently over Alderbridge, coating the sleepy town in a blanket of white. The streets glowed beneath hanging winter lanterns, but behind many windows, the lights were off. Power shortages had become common, and tonight, the coldest night of the year, the entire northern block was dark. At the edge of the blackout stood a small apartment where Noah Hart, a quiet 17-year-old inventor, was hunched over a cluttered desk. Noah was thin and pale, with messy black hair falling into thoughtful gray eyes. His shoulders always leaned forward slightly, shaped by years of working alone over wires and circuits. He wore an old navy hoodie dusted with solder marks, and his hands were rough from constant tinkering. While other teens were out celebrating winter festivals downtown, Noah remained inside, focused on a strange device glowing faintly blue. It wasn't a toy, it was his last experiment. Months earlier, he had set himself a challenge. Could he make a portable light that didn't rely on batteries or electricity? Power outages had taken away his mother's ability to work medical night shifts properly. Patients often waited in darkness. Noah wanted to fix that, not for fame, but because someone had to. His invention relied on thermoelectric conversion, a principle where temperature difference creates electrical energy. By placing heat from the human hand on one side and cold winter air on the other, tiny currents could be generated and stored in a capacitor. Most experiments failed, but tonight, the device pulsed alive. A steady beam illuminated his tiny workshop. Noah froze, then laughed breathlessly. It worked. Suddenly, the building shook. A distant transformer blew. Screams echoed from the streets outside. The blackout had expanded. Hospitals, homes, elderly shelters. Noah grabbed his coat, stuffed 6 working light devices into a small backpack, and ran into the blizzard. An old woman was trapped in a stairwell, trembling in darkness. Noah handed her a light that turned on through the warmth of her hands. A delivery driver crashed into a curb. Noah helped illuminate the scene so passers-by could assist. At the emergency shelter, nurses scrambled until Noah distributed the lights across exam rooms. All night, wherever there was darkness, Noah appeared. No one knew where he came from. Some called him the Winter Runner. Others whispered he was an angel. But he was just a boy, racing against the cold. Snow soaked his hoodie. His fingers scraped raw. His legs shook, and still, he ran. By sunrise, power returned. The emergency shelter buzzed with relief. Lives had been stabilized. Elderly residents safely checked. Drivers rescued. But the mystery remained. Who had brought the lights? Security cameras finally revealed the truth. A teenage boy, sprinting through storms, dropping off glowing devices and vanishing into the dark. News spread fast. Reporters came. Investors asked,